Good afternoon. We are coming on the air with a breaking news update on that deadly shooting in Minneapolis on Saturday. Moments ago, we heard from the Minnesota governor calling on the Trump administration to remove federal officers from Minneapolis after at least one officer shot and killed 37-year-old Alex Pretti, an ICU nurse who helped care for veterans. Officials say he had a gun and that he was a lawful gun owner with a permit to carry. The Trump administration insists Pretti was violently resisting arrest, with one top official saying he brandished the gun, but witness videos appear to counter that narrative. And now Governor Tim Walz calling this not a political debate, but a moral one. Listen.
This is an inflection point, America. If we cannot all agree that the smearing of an American citizen and besmirching everything they stood for and asking us not to believe what we saw, I don't know what else to tell you.
We have also just heard in the last few minutes from Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino defending the actions of the federal officials on scene. Listen to that.
When someone chooses to listen to a politician, a so-called journalist, a community leader that spouted that type of vilification towards law enforcement or anything else, when you choose to listen to that, that is a choice, and there are consequences and actions there also. I think we saw that yesterday, and those actions and choices can obviously have tragic consequences.
I want to go to NBC's Camila Bernal, who was on the ground for us in Minneapolis. As we have seen more of these witness videos come in, Camila, we're also seeing additional protests in the city. Tell us what it's like on the ground.
Yeah, Hallie, behind me is where Alex Pretti was killed, and we've seen the crowd getting larger throughout the day despite these freezing temperatures. They have made somewhat of a makeshift memorial around the area where he was shot, and people are bringing candles and flowers. I've seen people kneeling down and sobbing around that memorial. There's been some nurses that have gathered here who say they can relate to Alex Pretti and who say that he, in their opinion, was here helping that person who was shoved into the ice, that woman that you also see on the video. And so a lot of the people that I've spoken to say they can relate because they too have been trying to record interactions with federal agents. And a lot of people here saying they want federal agents out of this city. Hallie.
Camila Bernal, as we're taking a live look at some of those protests as well that are happening in the state of Minnesota. We're going to have much more coverage on NBCNews.com and later on tonight when I see you on Nightly News. But for now, that concludes our special report. Thanks for watching.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.